Hello, Morongo Basin, and listeners around the world online at Z107.7fm.com. Here is the Z107.7 local news for Wednesday, July 30th, 2025. A man was arrested on suspicion of murder related to an overdose death in Yucca Valley. On May 18th, just after 4 p.m., deputies from the Morongo Basin Sheriff's Station responded to a call for medical aid in the 57,000 block of 29 Palms Highway in Yucca Valley. David Tarbell, 63, was located at the scene, and responding deputies believed he had died from a drug overdose. The sheriff's overdose response team took over the investigation and identified Yucca Valley resident Tyler Davis, 31, as the man suspected of supplying drugs to the victim. The San Bernardino County Coroner's Division determined that Yucca Valley resident David Tarbell's cause of death was due to an overdose of fentanyl and alprazolam. Alprazolam is a prescription drug that is often used to manage panic and anxiety disorders and is often sold under the brand name Xanax. According to a press release from the sheriff's office, Tyler Davis has prior convictions for narcotic sales and had an outstanding warrant for his arrest. Yesterday, Tyler Davis was arrested for suspicion of supplying drugs. The district attorney's office reviewed the deputy report and charged Davis with murder. He is currently being held at the West Valley Detention Center with bail set at $1 million. A teenage driver was arrested on suspicion of driving a stolen vehicle and leading a dangerous pursuit through Joshua Tree. Early Monday at around 12:20 a.m., San Bernardino County Sheriff's deputies observed a Nissan Altima zigzagging across Park Boulevard near Plaza Road. Deputies say that when the driver noticed the patrol vehicle, it stopped in the middle of the road, turned off all its lights, and fled the area. Deputies say they caught up with the Nissan near the intersection of Choyita Road and El Reposo Street. Deputies initiated a traffic stop, but they say the vehicle failed to yield and initiated a pursuit through Joshua Tree. Deputies say the Nissan ran through several stop signs, hit high speeds, and drove into opposing lanes of traffic several times. Near the intersection of Sunny Vista Road and Navajo Trail, deputies say the people in the vehicle got out and ran. Deputies say they were only able to detain one of the occupants, a passenger who they identified as Adrian Gonzalez, 19 years old. Deputies say that the Nissan was an unreported stolen vehicle. Adrian Gonzalez was arrested on suspicion of evasion with disregard for public safety and possession of a stolen vehicle. He has since been released on bail. The Morongo Valley Community Services District will be holding a special meeting tonight at 6 p.m. in Covington Park's multipurpose room. Reporter Gabriel Hart offers highlights from the meeting's agenda.
For the meeting's agenda, it is recommended that the Board of Directors discuss, review, and approve the agreement between Morongo Valley Community Services District and the law firm of Liebert Cassidy Whitmore. Board President Christina Gorky told Z107.7 that their general counsel recommended seeking additional counsel since the board hasn't lifted their spending freeze, so it now must come before the board. The board will also review the purchase of Check It by Target Solutions, a digital tool that helps fire departments and EMS agencies manage daily equipment and vehicle inspections, while tracking inventory, flagging issues in real time, and keeping gear ready and compliant with custom checklists and mobile access. The board will discuss moving forward with a memorandum of understanding between the Morongo Valley Community Services District and the Big Morongo Canyon Preserve, establishing a partnership to build a fire break between Covington Park and the preserve. Reporting for Z107.7, this is Gabriel Hart.
The town of Yucca Valley is seeking public comment for the next round of its Utility Box Public Art Program. The program sees artist-designed wraps placed on otherwise normal utility boxes throughout town. Last year's program saw artists enhancing the visual landscape of Yucca Valley, and the town staff hopes to continue the project by adding more art to additional utility boxes. The town issued a call for artists, which drew 61 submissions from 52 artists. At its meeting on June 11th, the Parks, Recreation, and Cultural Commission identified 12 submissions for consideration as the art installations and directed staff to gather community feedback on the designs through a public comment period. Artists included in this round for consideration are Matt Adams, Ashley Adams, Marcia Geiger, Melissa Friel, Prescott McCarthy, Lily Todd, Krista Wargo, Linda Schrader, Zebulon Zhang, Cecilia Romero, Rosa Crulez, and Shara Salter. Members of the public are invited to comment on the nominated designs by visiting the town's public art page at yucca-valley.org/public art. The public comment period will close on August 10th. The results will be shared at the Parks, Recreation, and Cultural Commission meeting on September 10th, where the commission will determine which to pass forward to the town council for final approval. And finally, Oscar-nominated actor, director, and writer James Franco will present his new work in progress exclusively at Theater 29 this August. Arts and entertainment reporter Charlie Thomas tells you how to see this new work in our own slice of paradise.
Oscar-nominated actor, director, and writer James Franco will present the exclusive first two performances of his newest play, Desert Films, at Theater 29, August 23rd and 24th. The play, which he has written and will star in, will debut in 29 Palms before being moved to Los Angeles, New York, and maybe even onto Broadway or the big screen. Franco will be joined on stage by actor-producer Blaine Kern III, and the play will be co-directed by film director and producer Peter Gold. The play melds traditional stage performance with aspects of film and will be a multimedia experience. The show will be presented as a benefit for Theater 29, with proceeds dedicated to production costs and infrastructure improvement. These two performances will be 7 p.m. on Saturday, August 23rd, and 2:30 p.m. on Sunday, August 24th. The reserve ticket prices are $50 and are available at theater29.org. Reporting for Z107.7, this is arts and entertainment reporter Charlie Thomas.
That's our local news. Hear local news 7 times a day, 7 days a week at 7, 8, 9, noon, 4, 5, and 6. If you hear about news happening, let us know. Email us at tips@z1077fm.com. Reporting for the Morongo Basin News Leader, the award-winning Z1077 Local News, I'm News Director Jeff Harmatz.